All right, what's good? What's good? What's good? Good morning, boxing fans. Let's chop it up about the great fight that took place last night. Oh, I see that am I the only early bird up this morning? We got my man Keith Sinatra in the building, Jay Allen in the building, Adrian Vent, what's good? Jay says, amazing fight last night. Charlo got calmer as the fight went on. Really listened to Derek James with that body work. Oh, yeah, man. Absolutely excellent job. Hey, hold on one second. I got to do something real fast. All right, man. Sorry about that. I had to change shirts. It was going to get a little hot in here with that shirt that I had on. My man Keith Sinatra said first, that's what's up. What's going on? Plagiarism in the building. Shamar Rashawn Salam, what's good? Almighty, what's happening with you, sir? Let me pull up this other link, man. Man, everybody slow this morning, man. Hope it's not because I didn't. Oh, yeah, we got 37 people in the building. What's going on? Ron Miller in the building. Mo Holder said Charlo displayed all his skills in one fight: footwork, body work, and power. Absolutely, man. And look, right now, put that man where that man belongs in that pound for pound list. ESPN, Ring Magazine. That dude right there is got to be one of the best fighters in boxing, man. And act like he's not. Come on, man. We'll see what they do, man. Adrian Vince said Derek James Trainer of the Year, Jermell and Arrow are better than placeholders like Inoue or Estrada or Juan Carlos Estrada and Chocolatito, man. Yeah, Ancient Ruins B1 said you can't stop the sun from shining. Nope, man. Nah, man. That was a great fight. I loved it. That's one of the best fights I've seen in a while. Because, Brian Castano kept trying to push it. And I could tell he broke him around the 7th round, man. Is when I really noticed it was over for him, man. He got broken. Everyone is tired from watching that KO last night. Yeah, I know, man. Cat's gonna get up slow this morning. That's all right though. They sipping their morning coffee, man. Old people get up when the sun comes up. Man, I was enjoying it, man. I really enjoyed that fight, man. Really, really enjoyed the fight, man. They said, go to ESPN's main page. It's like Charlo fight didn't happen. I'm telling you, I told you, man, the undisputed it only matters for certain people, man. I'm telling you, watch. He became undisputed. It's not going to matter. No joke. It's not going to matter. They're going to be like, no, well, we didn't, that blah, 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 blah. It's Juan Carlos Estrada. He says, seen JERMELL go off on Mike Coppinger. Nah, man, what JERMELL say on Mike? What did JERMELL say to Mike Coppinger? They about to come with them excuses hard today. Hey, man, put him over Canelo. Put that man over Canelo. He dared to be great. He dared to be great, man. Where's my coffee cup, man? I miss drinking out my coffee cup. Mansa Sheikh Zulu, you ain't lying, man. Look, that guy is one of my favorite fighters. I don't care what he acts like outside the ring. I want to know what he said. Oh, he said, you have to respect me now. Yeah, man. No, and you know what Mike Coppinger thought? No, I don't. Mike Coppinger thought to himself, no, I don't. Al Heyman doesn't give me interviews. I'm sorry, wait a week. I'm going to find a reason. Don't wait. Just wait a week. We're going to just wait a week. We'll find some way to forget about this. You know what I mean? At the end of the 6th, Charlo caught him with that big left and the fight was downhill for Castano. Yeah, I mean, Johnny, that's what I noticed that's what I noticed happen. He was throwing them shots off the ropes. Like when Brian Castano tried to start letting loose off the ropes, when he got him against the ropes, and Jermall Charlo started throwing bombs off the ropes, and he caught him with the mugs, and he kept consistently catching with him and knocking his head back. Man, he was like, oh man, oh Lord. he stopped that, man. And then what was it like? I think it was this, yeah, it was like the sixth round. Yeah, it was the sixth round, the end of the sixth round. And then the seventh and then the eighth, he just slowed down. And then he tried to kick it back up, but when he tried to kick it back up, here the bombs come back. Just way too much, man. Yep, you were right. Yeah, hey, Johnny, you're 100% right. Adrian Vince said, hey, hold on, man. Is that a different two Adrian Vince? Hold on one second, man. I got to check, make sure anybody faking my boy, Adrian Vince. All right, no. It's you. Cool. All right, same thing. Oh, Boots, look, I couldn't tell anything out of that fight, man. That guy looked scared to death. I'm going to tell you, he needs to fight at a higher level, dog, because those guys at the second tier welterweights, man, they're getting demolished, man. Those second tier guys are getting demolished. No joke. So like I mean, it was just such a one-sided fight. It's really hard for me to make anything out of it because it was so one-sided. Oh, he said, I'm trying to watch a replay in an hour on Showtime. CHARLO did exactly what he said he would do. Hate, I miss Boots. Oh, okay, yeah, man. Boots kind of just mopped him up, man. It was real easy money, man. Big Block in the building. What's going on? He said, good fight last night. Oh, yeah, man. Terrific fight last night. Absolutely terrific fight last night. And Canelo and JERMELL CHARLO is without a doubt one of the top five fighters in boxing. That performance consistently over a period of time, man, you can't tell me that dude is not one of the top guys, man. He literally ran the gauntlet on these guys at 154 pounds. That's a stacked division. And he literally cleared out a division. Like, I don't know anybody else that has cleared out an entire division. Errol Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford, like right when they get, after they get their fight done, the winner of that can say they cleared out a division, but nobody else cleared out a division. He's the only one. He's the only one to clear out a division. The whole thing. Because now they got some secondary guys there like, Fundora and Costa Zoo, but man, those guys are prospects. He cleared out all of the champions, all of the contenders. That thing cleared itself out over the course of several years. April Francis, do you think Boots is ready for Spence? I couldn't tell off that fight. No joke, man. I could not tell off that fight. Man, Custio Clayton just was not, he was just so far beyond that man's level that I couldn't tell. And I'm a huge Boots fan. Like I said, I just couldn't tell. Now, Tim Tszyu is there, man, but Tim Tszyu gonna get mopped, man. You know what I'm saying? Tim Tszyu is still Tim Tszyu is a contender, but it's that division is cleared out. He's done. He's beaten all of those top guys all the guys that were at the top of that weight division when he stopped. When he started, are all gone, all of them, and they were all gone in title fights. Landy Lara, Jared Hurd, J-Rock, Jason Rosario, Brian Castano, Erickson Lubin, all of them. Oh, yeah. Mashamar, Ayash, yes, you did. You said he's going to knock him out. I thought he was going to win. But I was like, man, Brian Castano's so hard to hit. But, man, and he was so tired. Man, that dude was exhausted, man. It took everything out of him, man. Everything out of him to win that fight. That was a warrior performance right there. Ron Miller said, I think JERMELL should be number one pound for pound because he cleared his division. Canelo didn't fight Benavidez. Errol and Bud still have to fight each other. Josh Taylor arguably lost his last fight. Yeah, I mean, look, man, the pound for pound thing is one thing, Ron Miller. I'm telling you, he's one of the top 5 fighters in boxing. And it is a shame that it's amazing how that place was damn near half empty up until the fight before. Man, I'm telling you, the media, if they were really about boxing, really about spreading the word about really good fights and fighters, dog, see that's what it is, man. That's a real fight. That was a real fight. That was a, man, fight of the year. I don't understand how people ain't super excited about it fight. And I just don't get it, man. I don't get it, man. I do not get it. He said, Dime Tro said, showed a lot of boxing skills I didn't know he had. Yeah, man. He had a lot. Hey, man, get the likes up. Yeah, get the like. Yeah, man, y'all get the likes up, man. We got 288 people in the building. Let me check it out. We out here working in the morning, man. Show the support. Show your support for the channel, brother. Hit that like button, man. Show the support for the channel. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. And see my man showing that support in that super chat, brother. Thank you, man. My man, big time David Jackson. Thank you so much for that support, bro. Can we get a Bud talk to rest? Can we put the Bud talk to rest? Mel will stop him in dramatic fashion. Oh yeah, he don't need to fight him. Yeah. He don't need to fight him. Nah, stay down there, brother. Stay down there. Big time in that super chat. Thank you, David Jackson. Stay down there, man. Do not fight him, man. Do not. But then again, I'm telling you, that's a whole lot of arrow right there. You could tell that Derrick James you could tell that he was like, he got a lot more, what do you call it? He got a lot more active, man. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. All right, I had to make sure I did that real quick. Hey, yeah, oh yeah, stop that, Doug. Don't do that, bud. Don't do that, bud. Hey, and honestly, bud, I'm telling you, that fight right there, hey, Corey McGowan said he went off on ESPN and Ring Magazine. I think he's on the pound for pound list. Them writers going to be mad about this outburst. The writer's going to be mad after his outburst on him. Dog, how are you not, hey, dude, how are you not going to put that man there? How are you not going to put that man there? I mean, it's ridiculous. Much love in that super chat to both of y'all, man. Thank y'all, man. Hey, man, how are you not going to put that man on there, man? How are you not going to put him on there? No joke, man. How are you not going to put that man on there? How has he not been on there, man? Now, I'm telling you, man, they do these things, man. I know they probably didn't do it on purpose, but they got Josh Taylor up off of there. But he ain't undisputed anymore either because he got stripped. He said the post-fight interview was entertaining. Charles the Star. Yeah, man, I didn't see it, man. I got to go to bed after these fights. I don't see how y'all stay up that late, man. I don't understand it, man. But yeah, because I got an 8 o'clock show in the morning, so I got to go to bed, man. Yeah, he snapped on Mike Coppinger. I'm definitely going to watch it, man. I can't wait to watch it, actually. Bud need to stay away from Spence, too. Look, man, I'm telling you, man, that's a brutal-ass style of fight. That's brutal. That's brutal. That right there, oh my God, man, it's what makes boxing great. That is what makes boxing great. Right there. That just the battle, man. The dude was on the outside, jabbing on the outside, fought on the inside, coming off the ropes. He never let the dude get flurries off on him. When that dude started flurrying and trying to steal points with them flurries, JERMELL came back with bombs right with him. And the way he stopped him, that was so, oh my God, man. I thought he pushed him. At first, I thought that was a Tyson Fury shove, man. I thought that was a Tyson Fury shove, but he just stood there. He hit him with that blip and stood like this, and the dude just delayed reaction, lost his legs, went dog. He was done. That's a ruined fighter too, by the way. He'll never be the same. Brian Castano is going to get knocked out his next fight too. You remember I said that. Patrick Bell said, Fanon, last night was a great fight. Incredible fight. Incredible fight, bro. Incredible fight, man. Absolutely incredible fight, man. He said, hey, you a fool, boy. Boy said, I got to go to bed. I mean, I got to go to bed. Patrick Bell in that super chat, brother. Thank you for the love in the chat, man. It means a lot, man. Thank you, man. Thank you for sponsoring the chat this morning and keeping color in the chat, man. That color be leaving the chat quick. Thank you, brother, for putting something back in there. Oh man, he said, "Hey, Bud and Errol going to be a war, maybe a bloodbath." Nah, I don't think it's going to be a bloodbath, but I think it is going to be a lot like it. Man, how was the reaction? What do you mean? How was the reaction? What do you mean? Charlo cracked through him at the end. It showed. Oh man, he was hitting him with them big things. Man. Bud and Errol going to be a war, maybe a bloodbath. I don't think it is, man. Seven. You can say what you want, $7. He better stay away. Look. Leave Errol Spence Jr. to the side. Terrence Crawford better stay away from that dude, man. You better come on with that now. Lord. You think this dude just gonna walk through everything, huh? I'm trying to say, what do you think he's like? You think that nigga can you think he can teleport in the ring? Man, dude, he's gonna be in a fight like that. All those dudes at a certain point in time, dude, get into fights like that. They're not easy to avoid, man. I'm telling you, man. Everybody had those type of fights, man. Everybody, that style of fighter, dude, is really, really, really hard not to do if they're in their prime. If they get a little older, slow down a little bit, then yeah, against a younger, fresher, quicker dude. But man, David Jackson said, McDonald's employees won't prepare boots for EJ. I need him to step up and comp. He's not ready for Bud or Spence. Look, man, I can't say whether he's ready or not. Honestly, I really can't. I can't say whether he's ready or not off that because he just blew him away. It was, man, that guy was a good fighter, man. Custio Clayton's a good fighter, but he just blew him away, man. Nikki One says, salute Fanon. Zoo won't last 6 rounds with Charlo. Oh no, man, definitely gets hit way too much, bro. Much love in that super chat, and that is a battle hardened dude. That's battle hardened dude, man. No joke, man. He is battle hardened, battle tested, and that's where I'm coming. I'm like, man, that dude is battle tested. Y'all say what y'all want. That man is battle tested. Now I see why. I just want to let you know now it is very, very clear why I miss super chats. It is this. It's the blue super chats. If I can't see it at the top of the screen, it's hard to see because that chat jumps like you would not believe. Corey McGowan said, Castano, Fundora, Charlo. Castano versus Fundora. I don't know, man. Give me a guess. Fundora, Charlo. Give me Charlo. Charlo gonna break that body, man. Charlo's gonna break that man's rib cage. He finally brought in a body. He finally brought in a body attack. He's gonna break that man's ribs. I watched that Fundora fight again, man. A million uppercuts against Erickson Lubin. But honestly, man, they need to make those up. They need to make Fundora fight Zoo. Go on ahead over there, man, and do your thing over there, brother. Yeah, I don't think that fight will happen, man. Castano got a good poker face, though, kept coming forward even after the big left hooks kept landing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he definitely had a very good poker face. You could tell he lost a lot, man. You could tell, dog, that he was, man. You could tell that he was losing it, that he really slowed down, and he was not attacking him like he was after that 6th round because he kept getting hit with big shot after big shot after big shot, man. DH said those taxes. What's that, man? Don't say taxes to me. Woo. Taxes, man. Got to pay them taxes, man. Mo Holder says, seems like Clayton just showed up for a check. What do you think of the knockout? Didn't look like he wanted to fight. Dog, he couldn't do any of his arm. Like I said the day before, Mo Holder, much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you for the support. It's like I said, it's like what I said the day before, the morning of the fight. His arms are too short to box with God. Arms too short to box with God. He was not going to get on the inside or get anywhere near the inside on Jaron Ennis. He looked like I said, man, he's built like Montana Love. He's a strong, muscular dude, but his frame looks like a lightweight. You know what I mean? D Webb said that's the type of performance Devin Haney needs. Exactly. It's exactly what he needs. Right there. I was be interested to see the cards. Hold on one second. Let me see something, man. Gotta see something, man. Man, JERMELL, man. JERMELL. Oh, he was a country mile up on those cards. Woo, he was a shutout. One, two. Yeah, he was shutting out Brian Castano. He didn't even need the knockout. He was up. Yeah, he was killing it, man. Absolutely killing it, man. He only lost 1 round on 1 card, 3 rounds on the second card, and 2 rounds, and he was up 4 rounds to 2 after the 6th. And then after that, blip, blip, blip. Ran him. Yeah, dog. He ran him. And the crazy thing is, those guys was talking up a storm about that, man. I had him up by 2 or 3. Yeah, man, I had him. Man, honestly, man, I gave him the 6. The only round that I gave, oh, that's the wrong card. Where's my card? Oh, it's right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gave him the 6th. Yeah, that's pretty much. I had the same card as one other dude. I gave him the first 5 rounds. And I gave Castano the 6th round because that was a good round. I was like, let me give him that round because, I'm running up the rounds on him, man. DH in the building, yeah, that is what he needs, man. I can't wait for that fight, man. Boxing's really good right now. George Wood said, "Good morning, great fight, because Charlo and Castano. Who's next for Charlo now? Who you have at 154? Spence, Charlo, Spence at Spence." Much love in that super chat, George Wood. Spence. I don't think he wants that, dog. I'm going to tell you that because that type of fight, it'll wear on him. Because Brian Castano is not anywhere near as active. He's not as active. First of all, he's not as active. He doesn't have the jab. He's not a southpaw. However, I ain't going to disrespect that man. I'm just going to say, I don't know. Let me do it that way. Yeah, exactly. My man, I'm going to do it like that way. I'm going to do it that way. I'm going to say, I don't know, George Woods, and wait for a day. Wait for a day for me to know whether or not that's the case. My man, Jay Penny, the channel member in the building. Channel member Jay Petty. He said, will Boots ever lose a round? He is the real deal. Hey, man. Yeah, he's going to lose a round once he gets in there with Errol. He may lose a man. It's time for I'm going to tell you right now. It is, without a doubt, time for Jerron Ennis, Keith Thurman, or Jerron Ennis, Danny Garcia, or him and Josh Taylor. Something. It is now time for a former 147-pound champion, or Staniansis. It's time for Staniansis. Bring on Staniansis. Bring on the WBA. Bring on the WBA regular champion, man. It's time, man. Bring on the WBA regular champion, or Keith Thurman if he can't get that. If he cannot get that fight next, if he can't, because he's not going to get the Errol Spence Jr. fight next. He's not going to get it. And more than likely, he's not going to get it. They're going to grow that kid because they still got to grow that kid because he fought in front of a half-empty stadium, which is the shame in boxing. You got all these ESPN and these guys selling all these fighters that don't fight in the an American company out there selling out Americans. Won't support Americans for nothing if they don't fight on their network. I'm telling you, it's standing up. Bring on Staniansis, bring on Keith Thurman, because those guys, the rest of those dudes gonna get mopped. I mean, that guy couldn't even make it a just let me throw out some jabs, let me last type thing. First shot that got him, boom. Ortiz versus Ennis, yeah, man, absolutely. Bring that, make it happen. Make it happen. It's time for those fights, yeah. But they're not gonna put Virgil Ortiz in there with him. Bobby, that's not. And honestly, man, I don't even know if they're gonna put Virgil Ortiz in there with anybody the way the Golden Boy's acting. Golden Boy, what they're doing with Jaime Munguia is just flat out, dude. You cannot show me a better example of a guy that has no purpose of being in boxing than Jaime Munguia. Jaime Munguia has been around for now at the top of his weight division for like 5 years, and still has not fought anybody. Does not have any inclination of fighting anybody. It's ridiculous, man. Like Jaime, but that's what Golden Boy is doing, man. Golden Boy is not having their guys fight anybody. And that's why I don't even believe that. I don't even believe that Ryan Garcia Isaac Cruz thing. I don't believe that stuff, man. You know what I mean? I don't believe I don't believe that fight's going to happen. Ortiz versus Taylor. Yeah, that would be good. That fight could probably happen, maybe, if he really has faith in Ortiz. But I think Virgil Ortiz is a better fighter than Jaime Munguia. But they definitely have him stuck over there. Or like he stopped Sean and Mikey. What you talking about, Jay Petty? Why don't black fighters get props for heart, toughness, smart game plan, and accomplishments and black trainers? Beasley, I'm going to tell you what it is that media, they get paid to cover those fighters. They get paid to cover those fighters. That's what it is. They cover the fighters that they get paid to cover. Like when Terrence Crawford, and don't get me wrong, I like some of these guys, man, but when Terrence Crawford, when Canelo lost and boxing writers pointed to Monster Inoue now being #1 pound for pound, I'm like, man, come on, man. Come on, man. There's no depth in that division. Did you see the fight, the 122-pound fight that took place before Jaron Ennis and Custio Clayton's fight? Do you see how many times those guys got hit with big shots and didn't go anywhere? I mean, those dudes threw so many shots and got hit with so many shots not to get knocked out. But when Brian Castano tried that at 154, eventually his body buckled down. I'm telling you, he didn't get hit with as many shots as, I can't remember what their names is, as those guys got hit with. All those guys got was cut. But when you got a 154-pounder hitting you with big hook after big hook after big hook, countering you like that, it only takes 2 or 3 of them around. By the time you get to the 8th round, you're done. Because of the force coming with those shots. And they act like those little guys can fight in that same manner against, if they were just bigger, man, no way, man. Those guys would be knocked out fighting like that, man. Ty Vlogs Fitness, brother, thank you for sponsoring the channel today. He said, get the likes up. Thanks for bringing us the best unbiased boxing opinion and allow real fans to have a voice on your platform all day, man. And thank you, Real Fan, for supporting the platform. Thank you, brother. Seriously, because every time we got longtime supporters and guys that support and ladies, men and women that support on a regular basis. When new people support, it takes some of the pressure off of old school cats that have been supporting for a while. So thank you to everybody that donates for the first time to the channel and keeping this boxing forum going. Thank you very, very much, bro. Ty Vlogs Fitness, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man, more than you know. Let me back up because I hope I didn't skip past a blue. No, I didn't. Castano was shorter than Spence too. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Conor Benn don't want that smoke, but they'll hype up Conor Benn. But they'll hype up Conor Benn though. Don't worry, they'll hype up Conor Benn. You ain't got to worry about them talking about Conor Benn. Or Dillian Watt. You know what I'm saying? Or Dillian Watt. Big Truck. What's going on, Big Truck's Trap Star? Said, Fernando Don, what up? Charlo almost broke Castano's neck. Yeah, he did. But don't worry, he'll never be ranked as high as Canelo, brother. Damn, my wrench gone? What do you mean your wrench is gone, man? Hold on a second. Did you have a wrench? When did you have a wrench, brother? Are you under a new name? Because I did get rid of, oh yeah, this is actually you. All right, I'm just going to assume you telling the truth. And you one of them dudes. Where you at, man? Where'd you go? Yeah, man, you must not have been here in a while. Okay, there you go, big truck strap star. I'll bring it back. I'll bring it back for you. You must have had it before the great wrench removal. Nah, Ply Caco. Don't know who you are, brother. Hey, thank you for nine. Love this ish. Hey, thank you, Nikki. Appreciate you. Thank you, man. For nine, who won the first fight between Rivera and Gonzalez? Gonzalez did. It was a good fight. It was definitely Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Yeah, it was the great wrench removal. I got everybody up off of there, dog. I got rid of all of them. Only thing I didn't do was unblock people, man. Oh, there you go. Sorry, brother. Derek Gabriel, I saw you left that chat before. That same comment before. Hey, I applied Keiko, man. Just keep this. I haven't seen a lot of your comments, but I'll keep an eye out for you, bro. Apply Keiko, I'll keep an eye out for you, man. Derek Gabriel said, Fanon, I'm your age after JERMELL KO'd Castano. Old age KO'd me after the fight. I had to catch the post-fight interview this morning. Yeah, man. I had to go to sleep, man. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in Dallas. Everybody thinks that I'm some Texas guy. I live in Texas, but I've lived in Texas for the last, I don't know, 3 years, 4 years. Yeah, I've lived in Texas for 4 years. Trust me, I am not a born and bred Texas guy that's going to support anything Texas. I am from Chicago. Believe you me. I'm from the Chi. I support all things Chi. Derek Williams said, hey, Jaron Boots Ennis is on the rise, my brother. He's getting ready to take over the division from Spence and Crawford. Believe me, he's coming. Oh, he ain't no joke. Yeah, he said Midwest guy like me. Exactly, man. And I take it wherever I go. I'm a Bears fan. I'll be right in the middle of Dallas Cowboys. If I went to a Dallas Cowboys game, I'd be wearing a Bears jersey. That's the only football jersey I'm putting on me. If I go to a basketball game, Dallas Mavericks, I'm wearing a Bulls jersey. If I was going to wear jerseys. But I don't really wear jerseys. But it'd be a Bulls jersey if anything. Trust me. I rock with Chicago. Dr. Pablo Sled. Mel did a great job last night. I seen the adjustments. Castano was tough, but Mel stuck to the game plan. The only thing with Bud is he doesn't fight that way. He consistently walked into counters. Yeah, no joke, man. I know Bud don't fight the same way, man. All I'm trying to tell you is, man, Bud's fighting. People, this is something interesting for me about Terrence Crawford and, like, what is said. I'm telling you, that guy is going to be in a very tough fight. That is going to be a very, very hard fight for Terrence Crawford, man. A very, very hard fight. A war. The man is going to be in a war. Didn't demolish him the first time around. Lock 45. What are you laughing about? He demolished him last night. He demolished him last night. Yeah, he demolished him last night. Hey, Fahim said Charlo had that stub hub quiet as hell. Yeah, he did. This is what I'm saying, oh, man. He's going to be in a war, man. The question is, what you going to do in a war? Those guys are warring, man. Those guys are warring and breaking dudes up. And they are doing it the old-fashioned way, man. They are breaking you down. They are snatching your body. You know what I'm saying? Those dudes are hurting you, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, Bud has not been in a fight with guys like that. You see what I'm saying? Sniping, because he's a sniper. He's a sniper, and he's going to have to come down. And if they snatch him off that hill and they put him down there with them foot soldiers, I'm trying to tell you, and they marching on to Zion, dog, Bud is, man, stop that $7. I ain't nobody man, dog, will you watch boxing $7? $7. He's not disliked at all. All I'm saying is, hey, look, dog. Hey, what's going on, John Page? Hey, Fanon, you think Bud, Fahim Satori said, do I think Bud's rethinking that 154 thing? Not out of his mouth. Dog, that's a hard way to make a living when you turn 36. Man, them young boys are young boys compared to Bud, man. Those are young boys compared to Bud, man. Man, if they, man. I'm man, I'm saying, man, look, hey, man, men stop that BS. What you talking about, Black Knowledge? Man, stop. Hey, I'm just telling you, man, look, he gonna have to prove it, dog. Hey, let me tell you something. If Terrence Crawford gets, let me say it in a positive way. If Terrence Crawford gets past Errol Spence Jr. and JERMELL CHARLO, seriously, man, you can put him past Roy. You can put him past Canelo. You put him past all them dudes. No joke, man. You better put him past all them dudes. Because those guys right there are are certified killers. What's going on, Chillville? I'm chilling, man. Those dudes are certified killers. $7. Will you confirm that those are certified killers over there? Certified. No joke. Certified. Oh, man, if he beat those two dudes, dog, he's right there with Roy if he ain't past Roy. Because Roy got two of them. Roy's got Bernard Hopkins, but he's got James Toney. Dog, I'm telling you, those are two Hall of Famers right there, man. JERMELL's a Hall of Famer. Errol Spence Jr. is a Hall of Famer. And those dudes are in their prime. There are Hall of Famers in their prime, man, collecting and racking up all the belts in two of the deepest divisions in boxing and beating the best fighters in the division to do it. No joke. Beating the best fighters in the world to get their hands on 3 belts. Both JERMELL did it and Errol Spence Jr. did it. Errol tears, and then what JERMELL does in them rematches. Second time, he got a knockout, got lost to Harrison, came back, knocked him out. Got a draw against Castano, came back, knocked him out. Dog, that's what you're talking about right there. I'm telling you, those dudes are savages. Now, can I get that at least out your $7? That this is not what you call this is not like a figment of my imagination, that I literally see these dudes, man, just not one-punch knockouts, savage beatdowns, savagery, absolutely shutting your body down, man. You ain't got nothing left type of whoopings going on. Throwing the conditioning at the top notch conditioning. No, man, come on. Where you at, $7? Yeah, thank you, $7. See, there you go. I got to rephrase it. You cannot tell me these dudes ain't killers, man. You can't tell me these dudes ain't killers. You can't tell me these dudes ain't killers. You can't. And that's what I'm talking about with these pound for pound guys. You cannot tell me that you got 10 guys better than them. You cannot tell me you got 10 guys in boxing better than JERMELL CHARLO. You can't tell me that. No way. No way. Dog, you cannot put Alexander Usyk on there and not have JERMELL CHARLO. You can't do it. No way. First of all, he ain't fought the competition. He fought Anthony Joshua, but man, Anthony Joshua, dog, he got knocked out by your boy about 3 fights ago, man. Come on, man. This dude cleared out that division. Get this man if y'all got any respect for the sport of boxing, man, start giving these American fighters their credit, man. You got JERMELL, you got Canelo, you got Gervonta Davis sitting off the list. Come on, man. That is silly. You got JERMELL CHARLO sitting off the list. Stop. You can't tell me, man, that these guys are not like that. They're like that, man. Well, I don't know. You got to understand what Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez did against a 115-pounder Julio Cesar Martinez, and you're discounting Ioka Nasukizaki Ioka. Man, shut up. There ain't even nobody in those weight divisions, man. There ain't nobody there but them. Ace the boxing fan, man. Much love, he said. Fanon, I seen Errol last night, and that ain't no small dude, bro. Hey, it would look small to me. Much love in that super chat, brother. Hey, man, when I saw him, first time I saw him, he looked short and pudgy. Just true, he looked short and pudgy, because I look big and pudgy. I was big and pudgy, he was short and pudgy. But, yeah, man, wow. They had everybody quiet, huh? Hey, Lala Papa said, give these black champions their credit. Numbers don't lie. Absolutely, man. And Charlo cleared out the second deepest division in boxing. He might have cleared out the deepest. I think he probably cleared out the deepest. I don't think 147 is as deep, or 130 or 135 are as deep as 140. I mean, 140 was like 6-7 deep. No joke, man. 154 was like 6 or 7 deep. Lara, Hurd, Charlo, Rosario, Williams, Castano, and I know Goshaw. You got Who else was out there, man? There were some other cats out there, like 6 or 7. Yeah, but like 6 or 7 deep, man. 6 or 7 deep. Strange J. Oh, I got a strange fact for you too. Black knowledge. What? Hey, you have to say a complete sentence, man. You're distracting. All right, and here's something else too. Please notice something that is happening with these undisputed titles, and who's winning all of them. Who has won half of them? Over half of them. For a country that is losing boxing, we got 4 of the 7 champions. 4 of the 7 undisputed champions in the 4-belt era have been American. Black American too, by the way. Bernard Hopkins, Jermaine Taylor, Terrence Crawford, JERMELL, and JERMELL CHARLO. After that, you're going to get, if Devin Haney can do his job, Devin Haney. And then guess what? After the Errol Spence Terrence Crawford fight, one of the two of them. One or two of them. So that will be 6 out of 9. That could be 6 out of 9. The only other ones are Canelo Alvarez, Josh Taylor, and Alexander Usyk. No other country has more than 1. And we got 4 in the 4-belt era. America has 4 in the 4-belt era. No other country has more than 1. So again, with all of this, America is, on the way out and all of that. Just remember, if Devin Haney can pull this off, and Errol Spence Terrence Crawford happens, whoever wins that fight, remember, all of a sudden, it's not going to be that big a deal for them. But it's a huge deal for Canelo. Oh, man, it's history breaking. He made history. First one ever at 168. He's got to be pound for pound. Well, what about Charlo? He's the first one at 154. And Terrence Crawford, he's the first one at 140. Right? Bernard Hopkins was the first one at 160. Right? We'll see. JERMELL earned everything and is a proven champ. He needs his credit. Fanon I called that KO, and I think that could be fight of the year. No doubt about it, real coolin'. He deserves that, man. All day and all night. Exactly. Oh no, King Los, no, he did not clear that out. Oh, Hurd, I misheard too. Nah, Fundora don't deserve to fight, man. Fundora better keep on fighting. Keep on fighting, brother. I know you want Fundora quick. It ain't gonna happen, friend. You called it right. Then it's not a big deal when we do it. I'm telling you, it's not going to be a big deal. It's not going to be a big deal that JERMELL Charlo did that. It's a big deal for Canelo. It's not a big deal for JERMELL. Telling you. Errol wins it. Oh well, Canelo did it first. Well, Terrence did it before him. It wasn't a big deal when Terrence Crawford did it. They said it wasn't enough competition. The competition wasn't deep enough. But hey, man, when it's Canelo, he fought champion after champion after champion out of the same people's mouths. Why? Because they're listening to the promoters. Because they are helping the promoters promote their fight. And I heard Canelo Alvarez's pay-per-view flopped. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that pay-per-view went pop. As in, didn't nobody buy that crap. Took an L and nobody bought that crap. Robert Brunell said, good morning, Fanon. Hey, I noticed on a few occasions that Teofimo and Kambosos was not on that. Yeah, they wasn't last night, so I left them off. But that's the WBC's fault. Yeah, they left them off there. Not that proves anything. But yeah, but it doesn't matter because they split the belt, so that's on them. I don't really think, honestly. Yeah, they didn't add, but look, let me tell you something, man. In defense of George Kambosos and Teofimo Lopez, dude, Showtime be messing stuff up too. Showtime got to fix their writers and the stuff that they do. They be missing facts too. They miss facts all the time. They miss facts all the time. No joke, they do. And they probably didn't want to give the zone. They probably didn't want to give ESPN any shine. E-Moneybag said Charlo was on the pound for pound list before that draw, and he was lucky to get the draw. His performance was amazing last night, so he'll be back on there for sure. E-Moneybags, no, he was not. Jermell Charlo has never been on a pound for pound, never been on one of those two guys' pound for pound lists. Yeah, ESPN. The fight's going to be on ESPN. Yeah, the fight's on ESPN. The Kambosos Haney fight is going to be on ESPN. There, that's a top-ranked fighter now. It was DAZN. Devin Haney was on DAZN. Kambosos beat Teofimo Lopez on ESPN, and actually on DAZN. And then because they bought the fight, and now the other fight's going to be on ESPN. Showtime ain't above being petty. They'll leave somebody off the list. But E-Moneybags, I don't think he ever was on that list. Honestly, I've never seen Jermell Charlo on a pound for pound list. Much love in that super chat, brother. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I've ever seen him on a pound for pound list. Oh no, the ESPN pound for pound. Oh yeah. Haney is not pay-per-view, is he? I think it's probably gonna be ESPN Plus. I don't know if he is or if he's not. You know, hopefully not, because I don't want to spend the money. But, you know, we'll see. Hey, y'all, we got 1,000 people in the building, man. Hit the like button, man. We got 1,000 people in the building. We only got 376 likes. Would y'all mind hitting the like button, man? It would be greatly, greatly appreciated, brother. One of them was a few years ago. Yeah, I never saw it. I'll take you at your word. I'll take you at your word that somebody put him on there. But I don't think it was Ring, because, man, Ring, come on, man. He said, I saw an interview that said it was going to be free on ESPN. That's what's up. Nah, the Haney fight isn't on pay-per-view, fortunately. Yeah, that fight was not a pay-per-view fight last night, and that was definitely a better card than – it was a better fight and a better card, man, than the – man, when it was the last several pay-per-views, man. Really good fight, man. I'm telling you, man. Really, really good fight, brother. Really good fight. Haney, Evan said Nico Ali Walsh and Evan Holyfield are getting a lot of unwarranted hate. To be honest, hey man, Evan Holyfield just got knocked out, even though it was a premature stoppage. They messed him over, man. That ref screwed him over because his eyes looked clear. They could have let him get up, man. They could have let Evan Holyfield get up. But after that, man, I saw a highlight of him getting knocked out. Howard Ellis said, good morning, Fanan. Good morning, brother. Do you think Boots has an intimidating image because looks like dude last night didn't want to fight? Man, I don't know what he would have got. Yeah, I think he's very hard to punch. Nah, he legitimately got knocked out, man. That dude was off of his he had his equilibrium blasted. But nah, I don't think that guy thought he had any chance to win. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he had any chance to win. I don't think he thought he had any chance to win because he didn't. As long as those jabs was coming at him, you know what I mean? What was he gonna do, man? I'd watch the Custio Clayton fight against Sergey Lipinets, and I'm like, nah, man. That man's about to get smashed. Dr. Pablo Sled says, show my boy Fanan some respect. Since he came back, he's been on complete fire. It's easy to hit that like button as soon as you come in. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Pablo Sled. Much love in that super chat, bro. Yeah, we've been having a good time, huh? He said, man, at the end of the fight, he sounded like he said something like, hey, man, I fought you because nobody else would fight you, man. I knew it was up, man. You that dude, man. You that dude, man. Lost to a dude 7-5. Yeah, man. That was unfortunate, man, though, that they let that dude, that he got hit with that big shot and they didn't let him come back off that, man. I thought he kind of got screwed a little bit. He may have got up and been able to pull that off. Ghost, for now, these guys need to learn a lesson. Don't go to Triller for fights. These guys do not know what they're doing. That's a repeat thing. Bad refs is common there. Yeah, man, that ref stopped that fight. They screwed him, man. That was way too quick. Because he looked up, he was looking at his corner. He wasn't looking at the record, he was looking at the corner. Like, and for the corner to tell him to get up. And so when he started getting up at 8, he waved it off. Like he was like, man, what are you doing? That's crazy, man. He said, for now, did you see Arrow smile watching Boots trash talk? Yeah. He's gonna sit there like, yeah. Like, yeah, man, you know, be careful. Be careful what you ask for. Mm-hmm. Be careful what you ask for. Yeah, man. I saw that, man. You put Spence and not Spence in the title. Trying to help SEO of the stream. Haha. What? You put Spence and not Spence in the title. I'm trying. Oh, you're trying to help him. Sorry, man. Yeah. Okay. Hold on 1 second, man. Did it again, huh? I did it again. Hold on 1 second, man. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for the assist. Got it handled. My man Lynch in that Cash App, brother. Lynch Patrick in the building. Thank you, brother. Did I miss this? Oh, that's Dr. Pablo Sled. And this is my man Lynch Patrick said, dude gave Boots the fight. He laid down like Spence said, just wanted to check. I mean, he got knocked out now. Come on, man. He did get knocked out. Dog, that was a very, very clean shot right behind the ear. He legitimately got knocked out, man. He just was outclassed. That's what, in my opinion, he was just outclassed, man. He said, oh no, Corey Rouse, there's more than that, man. Hit the refresh. Hey, y'all, man, would y'all mind getting the likes over 1,000, man? Hey, much love to everybody in the Super Chat and everybody in the Cash App that supports the channel. Thank y'all so much. But y'all go ahead, man, and hit that. Go ahead and hit that like button, man. Please. It's easy. It ain't hard, man. It ain't hard. It ain't hard at all to hit that like button, man. It don't bite. You know what I'm saying? It don't bite. He said Boots ain't touched that, man. Come on, man. Stop that, Dre Banks. Why you lying on him, man? So the Argentina didn't work against the brother. I'm watching from a mother continent, Africa. Well done, JERMELL. Despite bows by your country. Oh man, we get screwed on over here, man. No joke. We get screwed out. We get screwed over here. These guys, I'm telling you, that's racism in America, man. These Americans don't see him as American. And I'm going to repeat that. They don't treat him like he's American. That's why he's wearing a flag like America, America. Hey, why don't you root for Americans? We're from America. And none of these guys root for Americans. They sit there and they talk about how, oh, the Mexican pride. The pride of the Mexicans. The pride of the Ukrainians. Oh, the Argentines. The Argentines come out and support. Nobody claims America until somebody doesn't want to stand up for the national anthem. Then all of a sudden, no, you're anti-American. That's all you can be is anti-American. You either not American or you anti-American to these clowns, to a lot of these clowns. Because that's how they behave. There is no support for the American fighter. We become black fighters. Oh, you're a black fighter. Nah, I'm not a black fight fan. They're black fan. They're black fighters. They're not American fighters, really. You know, we're not going to support you. You know what I mean? We're not gonna say our American champions. We're so proud of another American champion. We have an American. We have an American undisputed champion. None of that leaves their mouths ever. Never. They'll say Houston. That's what they'll say. Oh, Houston has a champion. Houston. Oh, Dallas. Dallas has a champion. But the guy that he fought, oh, he has a whole country. He has a whole country behind him. You got a city. They got a whole country. You got a city. When that's not true, they got a country behind them too. All kind of supporters from all over the country. But that's not how they frame it. And I love Jermell Charlo rubbing it in their faces. America. And see, when you support American fighters, you're racist. Just remember this, because that's how it pans out. All you doing is supporting black fighters. I'm supporting American fighters. Same thing Robert Garcia does every time he picks a Mexican to win when he knows damn well that guy ain't about to win. Oh, I got Brian Castano winning this fight. Oh, Brian Castano's got it. Go, why? Because he's Latino. He's not Mexican, but he's Latino, so you know. I'm going to pick the Latino. Right? Dave Turner said, Charlo said what was needed to be said at the top. I'm African American. Much love in that super chat, brother. David Turner, thank you, brother. You look like Caleb Plant in your picture. Is that why you clarified? Is that why you clarified? My man Mo Holder in the building said, hi, $10 for 10 likes for not giving us great content. Thank you, Mo Holder, man. Much appreciated, brother. Nah, from Texas. He lives in Houston, so they say Texas. They don't give Monroe, Louisiana credit. Because isn't he from Monroe or Shreveport? I think they're either born in Monroe or Shreveport. I can't remember which one. But when they talk about where they're from, they say Houston. Rob Bell in the building. Much love in that super chat, bro. Marco Polo said, I ain't no African. Real cool and for 9. It was definitely a clean shot. People want to hate on a second round knockout. Dude, it was a very clean shot. Right there on his head. Boom. He did not lay down. He got hit with a big shot. And by the way, he was leaning down, and all of that came down right on the top of his head, man. That was definitely a knockout, man. Very, very clean shot. Right in the spot that will knock you out. You know what I mean? Eduardo Reyes in the building said the Charlo brothers are boring. They don't have the gift of gab, and the lion pride is corny. They should fight each other, and maybe people would care. Eduardo Reyes, man, let me tell you with all my heart, sit on that L. Sit on that L. That is, you're telling me that the Charlo, that fight was boring with a straight face. David, what is that, David? David Turner laughing. Yeah, dog. You got the I gotta let you know face. You got the I gotta let him know. Dog, those are my favorite black people. The ones that don't have to let you know, but let you know anyway. That's what I like about those cats in Louisiana, man. There be some black folk in Louisiana, you can't tell black for nothing. And they just be sitting there listening to people talk crazy. And as soon as they open their mouth, what? What's that? Love it, man. Love it. But serious, Eduardo Reyes, man, much love in the super chat, but serious, man. You got to stop that, man. That boring stuff. JERMELL Charlo is way more exciting than Canelo Alvarez. To me, man, easily as exciting as Canelo Alvarez. Easily as exciting. Man, the man is giving you knockouts. He's giving you battles. He's boxing. He's coming off the ropes. He's fighting evenly matched fights. He's fighting evenly matched fights against people that you want to see him fight. Come on, man. And they don't have the gift of gab. You kidding me? JERMELL Charlo is the most, man, I don't even know anybody that's a better interview than JERMELL Charlo. Jermall sit back and don't say nothing. JERMELL is entertaining, dog. JERMELL be like, man, JERMELL just be speaking off the cuff, man. I love JERMELL Charlo, man. No joke, man. JERMELL Charlo is going down as one of my favorite fighters, man. Even though I got to tell you, he ain't necessarily somebody I'd probably want to hang out with. Hey, Rob Bell, much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you so much, bro. Nah, I ain't gonna kick him out, bro. It was boring too, man. Stop that crap, man. Y'all ain't no boxing fan, man. Shut up. Like, you know what I think you guys would say are boring, man? You don't support America. You support black people. I know. I do support America. What do you mean? I pay taxes. I support Americans all the time. Tell me somebody, Chris Jonah, name an American that I didn't support. Let me know one. Let me know an American boxer that I didn't support, that I didn't hope would win. All of them. Joe Smith. You want me to name the melanin diminished, what do you call it? With limited melanin. Dog, I supported Kelly Pavlik. I support Caleb Plant. I support your boy out there. What's his name? Mr. Vito Meninsky. Man, all them dudes, I hope all those guys win. I would support Mikey Garcia. When Mikey Garcia was not fighting Americans, I support him, but he fights other Americans. Support all these guys, man. You kidding me? You support black people. Nah, man. Sorry, homie. Here come the trolls. I'm sorry that your racism is exposed by the fact that you don't support Americans. You don't support Americans. Lions only pound for pound all day, brother. Much love in that super chat, bro. The Charlos were born in Lafayette. Is Charlo too aggressive? Nah, man. It's what he wants, what he should be doing, man. Hold on a second, man. I think I beat something. I think I missed something. Hold on one second. Oh, okay, I did. I missed two. Chris Jonah in the super chat said, JERMELL's so exciting. They were giving free tickets away. I mean, you can laugh all you want, dog. Did you watch the fight? Do you not find that an exciting fight? You're a liar. You're a liar. If you say that was not an exciting fight, you're a liar. All you're trying to do is say he's not a big name. So what? That is an exciting fight, and you watched it, and you know it was an exciting fight. Get a man credit, man. Give the man credit for what the man does. But that's all right. Sit up, like I said. You was probably hoping he was going to lose to Brian Castano. Because you wanted him to lose. Now you sit on that L like the rest, bro. Yes, I've eaten Illuminati's pizza in deep dish pizza in Chicago. Chi-Town 65, facts, homie. Equilibrium Punch, a.k.a. Punch Drunk. Exactly. Yeah, I've eaten Illuminati's, the only deep dish pizza worth eating. Yeah, the only deep dish pizza worth eating. And even then, I ain't eating it very often. And even that, it ain't my favorite. Cancel that. I didn't mean to do that. Hey, hold on one second, man. Why is this flying back? Oh, Brother Coda. Much love in that super chat. People aren't pleased with JERMELL Charlo's skills. It's just hating or don't know issue about boxing. No, man, they just trying to find a way to justify it. They just want to bother black people. That's what they want to do. Bustamante said, "Talk to me nice, Cinnamon." Yeah, don't talk mean to me. Yeah, Illuminati's deep dish pizza is decent, is good. It is. But it's because it's not like it's still not that that garbage. Anyway, it is what it is. You didn't support Brown versus Beterbiev. You didn't support Marcus Brown versus Beterbiev. Yes, I did, you liar, moron. What do you mean I'm supposed to say he's going to win? Is that what you mean by supporting somebody? You idiot. I watched the fight. I talked about the fight. Are you kidding me? You think I thought he was going to win the fight? Is that what you think? Is that what you think supporting is? Telling somebody that you think somebody that's going to lose a fight is going to win a fight? What are you talking about, you idiot? You didn't support him, Marcus Brown. Marcus Brown is black, by the way, idiot. Marcus Brown is black. You didn't even know that, did you? Wow. Did you notice that? Dude, you dummy. You say that I didn't support American fighters. I only support black fighters. And then you say I didn't support Marcus Brown against Beterbiev. And you don't even know that Marcus Brown is black. What are you talking about? I'll support Joe Smith. Oh, you mean Joe Smith, you idiot? Joe Smith? I'm supporting Joe Smith over Beterbiev. I hope Joe Smith wins. Absolutely. I don't think he will, but I hope he does. I wouldn't mind the United States having more champions. Why wouldn't I? Kidding me? I'm an American. Why wouldn't I want to support Americans? I'm patriotic, by the way. I'm a patriotic American to boot. I am a patriotic American. I love my country. I just wanted to solve its problems, which makes me even more patriotic because I would like it to operate better for everybody. I'm patriotic. Thank you. I see a flag. I say the Pledge of Allegiance. I don't have a problem with that. Thank you very much. I support our armed forces, all of that. So you can kick rocks. I'm an American, homie, and I ain't never had a problem. I do have no problem saying I'm an American. I support American boxers. You clowns do not. Your grandparents jumped off of a boat. Most of your grandparents jumped off of a boat. Okay, sorry, mine been here forever and ever. Thank you very, very much. Hundreds of years. Hundreds and hundreds of years. Some of them always have been here. So you can say what you want. I am definitely a patriotic person, and I support Americans. Whether it is Joe Smith, Caleb Plant, Mikey Garcia, if Mikey Garcia is claiming being American at the time, all of them. I support Puerto Ricans because they're Americans, all of that. Eduardo Reyes said, I'd rather watch Bud Tank Davis removed when Danny Jacobs punked one of Charlo's brothers and David Benavidez punked him. Man, you can say he punked him. He didn't punk him in the ring. And guess what? Daniel Jacobs and David Benavidez are talking about JERMELL, not JERMELL, Eduardo Reyes. Those are two different They are literally two different people. They're not the Charlos. They don't walk into the ring and tag team. You have JERMELL Charlo, who is a fighter, and you have JERMELL Charlo. JERMELL and JERMELL are two different human beings in two different weight classes that fight two separate groups of people. Similarly, I know people that knocked out and beat up Canelo Alvarez's brother. Should I say the Alvarez brothers suck? The Alvarez brothers suck. Oh, the Ali brothers. Oh, the Ali brothers, man. The Ali brothers are boring. Rahman Ali, oh, God. Don't talk, man. Yeah, oh, man, Muhammad Ali is the greatest of all time. Yeah, but Rahman Ali was boring. Rahman Ali was a bum. Man, how are you going to talk about JERMELL when it's JERMELL is fighting? You're trying to dump all of the baggage you have with JERMELL onto JERMELL. JERMELL is not somebody. JERMELL is an undisputed champion. You cannot say, who'd he beat? Who'd he beat? What did he do? Can't do none of that, bro. I'm sorry that Charlo, hey, guess what, too? Here you go. I'm sorry Canelo Alvarez is the only undisputed champion that is actually on a losing streak. I'm sorry that Canelo Alvarez is an undisputed champion, the only undisputed champion in the history of boxing to lose the next fight after he wins it and still be undisputed. That's it. Unless you want to count the great Teofimo Lopez. And actually maybe even no. What's his name? Kept it. Jermaine Taylor. Chris Jonas said, you said you only support black business. That's a lie. You're a moron. Where you go away? How do I only support black businesses? Really? I only support black businesses. Is HEB a black business, you idiot? Let me see. Hey, man, I only support black businesses. Really? I said that, you liar. HEB. Is that a black business? No. Samsung. Is Samsung a black business? Last time I checked, no. A ThinkPad made by Dell. A Lenovo ThinkPad. Is Lenovo a black business, you idiot? Nice. Thank you for your money, brother. Thank you, you idiot. You pick Teofimo, so what? If I pick Teofimo Lopez over Kambosos. So what? And? So what? Edward Rail said, Charlo became undisputed and nobody cares. Oh, you guys are salty, man. Hey, guess what? Canelo lost to Bivol. Canelo lost to Bivol. Sit on that L. Y'all don't like, man. I'm telling y'all, them racist, man. Y'all got real problems, dog. Y'all got real problems, Eduardo Reyes. Hey, man, where'd it go, man? Where'd the real super chat go, bro? The yellow. David Richardson. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't. Robert Yaramillo. Much love in that super chat, but I'll go back, David, if you said I missed your super chat. Good morning, Fanon. Great fight, Charlo. I enjoyed it. I don't think Boots' fight showed us anything. The guy didn't even try to fight. Who wins, Charlo versus Fundora? Charlo. Charlo. I got Charlo. But you know what? Fundora's an American fighter. I like Fundora. Fundora's an American fighter. So hey man, if he wins, America keeps it any way it goes. America keeps it. He said, damn, losing streak. You know that. David said I missed your super chat. Let me slide up, bro. David Richardson said, hey, real champs fight tough fights for undisputed. They don't avoid the best guys and jump weights to fight scrubs for belt. Take Canelo off the top 10. Canelo popped dirty, so he ain't on my top 10 anyway. Much love, David Richardson. Canelo popped dirty for steroids. So Canelo has already been off my top 10. I don't put steroid users on my top 10. You said you only support. I have never said that. I will support a black business though. If I can, I will. Absolutely. And I don't have any problem doing that. They're American businesses too. Thank you very much. Chris Jonah said, Charlo and nobody with an easy pass to undisputed. Thank you for proving your stupidity. Kevin Black said, you winning, bro. Just like the rest of the American fighters, they're going to hate, but still watch big facts all day, brother. Much love in that super chat, bro. Thank you very much. Doug, that's what I'm saying. Just take America. I always say that, man. Black people need to be more patriotic. Seriously, take the country. No need to have some conversation like you're not American. That's what you want people to treat us fairly and treat us like Americans. So claim it. Be patriotic, support your country, and support your community. You can support your family, your community, your state, your country, all of that. Because this is where we are. So might as well. That's my take. Oh yeah, they hate and they can't congratulate, bro. Jeffrey Brooks in the super chat, brother. He said, Jeffrey Brooks said, good thing Charlo got the stoppage because that fight was on it another way to a draw. No, it wasn't. He was way ahead in the scorecards, Jeffrey Brooks. Nah, man, he was way up on the scorecards. Before the stoppage, he was way up. Chris Jonah, I did not miss your super chat, you moron. I ain't reading it twice either. Put it in there again. Chris Jonah. Put it in there again. I'm not redoing your $2, the quarter you threw at me trying to insult me. Go away, dude. You just salty, and that's all right, brother. Hey, my man Justin Cooper, first super chat for 9. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Justin Cooper. Charlo is top 5 pound for pound all day, brother. All day. All day, brother. Much love in that super chat. All day. Absolutely, positively, all day. Charlo was winning by a lot. Oh yeah, man, he was way up and he was way up on the cards too. That fight was you got to ignore. You would have to ignore. You had to ignore Abner Mares rooting for Castano. You know, Chris Jonah, I put it in there again. I'm not looking for your super chat twice, troll. If you want to put it in, I know what I read. I saw it. Put it in there again, or I'm not reading it, you troll. Thank you very much. You got for your quarter, you got it read. Thank you for your quarter. I'm not rereading your stuff. I saw it. Snickers and Weed said they hate that we proud black and America, USA all day. Exactly. USA. Much love in that super chat, brother. I've been telling, man, I'm telling you, that's the route. Not the, oh, I don't like America, I hate it, man. That ain't getting you nowhere. That ain't getting anywhere. Because that's exactly where we are. And those guys don't care about America. I just want America to get better. No joke. I'm a U.S. citizen. I ain't got any problem with being a U.S. citizen. Hey, Eduardo Reyes, man. Look, bro, you got one more, bro. You got one more, bro. Hey, Robert Yarmil said, Fanon, could you elaborate on why you think Charlo will get past Fundura's long jab plus decent power? He doesn't have a good jab because Fundura does not work behind a jab. You answered the question with your statement, Robert Yarmil. You answered it with a question. You answered your question. He's got a long jab, but he doesn't use it. He fights on the inside. And he's got decent power. But I have not studied that fight in great depth, but I don't think the fight's going to happen, man. I'm telling you. I don't think it's going to happen. And he ain't earned it yet. The fight that'll happen before that is Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu is in front of him because Tim Tszyu is a mandatory. Fundura is not a mandatory. So Fundura got to get back. Fundura got to keep on going, man. That's my opinion. Fundura got to keep it pushing. You know what I mean? Eduardo Reyes said, I'd rather watch the USFL than the Charlos. Good for you. Chris Jonas said, Ari Pop Dirty, but he on your list. You make me laugh. No, I don't make you laugh. I don't have Roy Jones Jr. on any list that I know of, and I never knew he popped Dirty King. But let me go ahead and do this because I'm pretty sure it's you with your obnoxious ass. Hold on. Whoa, man. Woo, thank you so much for the support. Hey, man, we got 1,100 people in the building, 700 likes, man. Can y'all drive them likes up a little bit, man? Drive them likes up, man. Drive them likes up. Y'all can sit on that L, too. Clown. Yeah, thanks, brother. I'm a clown. Ha, ha. Wow, clown. Ha, ha, ha. You're funny. It's the sweetie pie, bro. You know what it is. It's RuPaul, man. It's RuPaul, brother. It's just RuPaul. R. Alvarado in the building said, America, noun, a native of America. What is this? Originally applied to Aboriginals, the copper-colored races found here by Europeans, now applied to the descendants of Europeans born in America. Hey, look, man, I'm going to tell you right now, dude, yeah, that's just RuPaul, bro. Don't pay RuPaul no mind. Seriously, he paid his $10, let him stay. Seriously, man, it's all right, bro. No worries, man. That's just RuPaul out here. You missed David S. Super Chat. No, I got it, dude, didn't I? I'm pretty sure that I got it, but it'll skip. If you leave the $2 ones, they get skipped over because they don't stay up. You know? Because they don't stay up. It's tough. I'm going to slide back here, though, man. But look, man, all you got. Oh, David S., thank you, brother. He said America didn't accept, he said America didn't accept your own people at one point. I mean, dog, look, man. No, they accepted us. They take the taxes. Let me tell you something, man. My concept of government is it needs to be fixed. But I'm not going to get into that. Accept me or not, I paid taxes my entire life. I've lived in this country my entire life. It's the only place I've ever lived. I'm an American, and guess what? I'm as American as anybody else, and there is no individual that has the right to tell me that I am or I'm not. Sorry. Chattel slavery is over with. Chattel slavery is over with. Segregation is still in full effect, but that's because there's injustices in America. But I'm American. I'm as American as the guy across the street. They don't have, if people in power choose to mistreat people based on certain things, that's because those guys are in the wrong. It does not affect the fact that we are Americans, and they are not America. You cannot tell me that by and large, a whole bunch of cats who came over through Ellis Island are more American than me. They're not. This is where I'm from. I've been here my whole life. My mother's been here her whole life. Her father was somewhere else, but her mother, her whole life, her mother's mother, her whole life, her mother's mother, the whole life, the mother's mother, the whole life. Do not want to hear it, man. You can't tell me what I am because you are not any more American than I am. Freddie Jimenez said, good morning, Martin. Sensational boxing last night. I'm so glad how JERMELL spoke to that reporter. No excuses to put him on the pound per pound list. His history made. Love it. Congrats to another Black American fighter. USA, brother. Much love in that super chat. Thank you so much, bro, for that support, bro. Absolutely. And they try to convince you that you're not. And that's why I'm like, y'all can go to hell. Jason Thomas said, JERMELL CHARLO is a beast and deserves undisputed all day, brother. Absolutely. Much love in that super chat, brother. And that is what it is. It's you guys want to always support somebody that's not from here, man. Hey, Keith Nolan said, you don't have to read it, but I think you missed my super chat. I hope you're feeling good today. Best boxing channel. Thank you, Keith Nolan. And I do have to read it. Ain't no way that I'm about to read, ain't no way I'm about to sit up here and read those clown super chats and not move back from a man Keith Nolan. Must happen, brother. Must happen. Keith Nolan. He said, Chris Paul. Yes, sir. I did miss that super chat. My bad. My man Keith Nolan said, Chris Jonah, Rule Paul, shut up. The easy path to undisputed was taken by Canelo by avoiding Andrade, Charlo, and fighting guys like Plant. Also, Roy never failed a test before a fight. Stop lying. Yeah, I mean, they're just pulling out fighters that ain't fought and that ain't been at the top of their game in 20 years, bro. How about you stick to fighters that are fighting right now instead of trying to bring up crap that you can't prove? Hold on one second. Hey, my man, Wise and thank you. Widowed Moon in the building said Charlo put the work in and made the adjustments to come 1 of 7. How you feel about his personality? Your skin doesn't diminish his skill set or effort? Absolutely not. It absolutely does not diminish any of that. And y'all sitting up here salty and be salty because your boy Canelo lost last week and you thought you was going to get off the hook and you didn't get off the hook. That's what you was hoping for. Oh, Canelo, man, we're going to get him. We're going to get him. We're going to get him this week. We're going to get him this week. Charlo's going to lose to Castano. He lost the first time. He shouldn't even have been there. He lost the first time. Sky Miller in the building said, all fighters deserve respect. Stop being fanboys. Yeah, they do. Much love in that super chat. Brother Coda said, I'm so proud of Derrick James and his fighters all day, man. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Robert Yaramillo in that super chat, bro, says, I haven't seen much on Tim Tszyu. Is he as good as his dad? And what kind of fight would Tszyu Charlo play out? I mean, he's a strong fighter, barrel chested just like his father, kind of a come forward fighter. Those has very heavy hands, and he's gonna get knocked out by JERMELL CHARLO. JERMELL CHARLO is a different level fighter than Tim Tszyu, in my opinion. But I will tell you that I think Tim Tszyu versus Fundora, hey man, let Charlo should do like Canelo. Yeah, why don't you guys beat each other? One of y'all beat each other, I'll fight the winner. Y'all go fight and then give me the winner. I'm busy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm busy. You go on ahead over there. I just unified. I ain't got no time. I ain't got no time for you, brother. Sneakers and We said black, proud, and American. Exactly, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Black people built this country. We are U.S. Salute to Iron Man Charlo and salute to you for Martin for the amazing work. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Hey, J Lex says them Castano fans mad AF. No, they're not Castano. They're not Castano fans, bro. J Lex, they don't get it twisted now. They're not Castano fans. They are just haters of American fighters. These are the same guys Americans that will tell you that America's no longer dominant. The black fighter is no longer dominant. It's the Ukrainians. They've got 2 champions. They're dominant. Bernard James, much love, brother. Thank you so much for that support. He said, Fanon, good morning, Fanon. I got Fundora over Charlo by TKO. Don't count on it, brother. Do not count those. Do not put your money where your mouth is on that one, Bernard James. Don't put your money where your mouth is, brother. I'm trying to tell you, those guys are not, there ain't no Brian Castano fans, okay? There aren't any Brian Castano fans. None. They're not. They're in Argentina, okay? They're just hoping that Charlo lost. That's it. They thought they were going, oh, man, he won the last fight. He won, man, I think he won the first fight. Man, he didn't, man, please. Man, Charlo took over the second half of that fight. This time he started beating him up from the beginning. It's like, all right, I'm just going to beat you up from the beginning. And then we'll see, you know, got a little tired, took a breath. Eduardo Reyes, just get behind the sport, bro. Stop hating on him and enjoy the fight. Eduardo Reyes said, real talk, is hard to get behind boxing since in America we have a lot of options like NFL, NBA, other countries don't have. Yes, they do. They have the same options. They have soccer. The UK has cricket. They have soccer. They got other sports too. You just got a problem with black fighters, man. Eduardo Reyes, enjoy the fighters we have, bro. I don't have a problem getting into it. I'm loving it. Much love in that super chat, bro. How about you enjoy a fight? You literally jumped out here and said you thought that fight was boring last night. Man, it was only, you know why those fights are boring? Because the guy that you want to win is getting beat up. That could be boring. Oh man, this is ball, my guy. He lost another round. Oh, he lost another round. Well, he lost another round. Another round in the bank for Charlo. I was loving every minute of that, dog. I was getting nervous though, I ain't gonna lie, because I was like, hey man, this man Castano don't stop. Like Castano got a chin. Like, man, this dude got a granite chin. Until that chin got popped. Till that granite went bop. You know what I mean? Let me move my man, Dewad, huge. Daryl, let me see. Elliot Robinson in that super chat. Thank you, brother. Said, I love to hear Polly talk about the black species now. Exactly. The black species. You know what I'm saying? Polly, you call black people a species. All right, man. That's what you call a Freudian slip right there, man. Daryl Sims in the building said, hey, I'm a Bud fan, but if anybody has to beat him, I want it to be Errol. They're both great fighters, fathers and men. We got to stick together. Yeah, it is what it is, man. There's no loser in that fight. No joke. Cats are like, hey, man, somebody actually supported in the Cash App, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you. Much love in that Cash App to my man. Mr. Richardson in the building. Just pay the man. Said a little paper for the culture. Appreciate you, King. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you, man. Much love in that super chat, man. And my man Daryl Sims showed that love in the super chat. And then my guy right here, Dewad. I gotta learn how to pronounce your name. I'm bad. All the Mexican flags and pride and delusion is a real thing. Mexico only has 2 gold medals in boxing history. Yeah, Dewad, because they don't really do the amateur boxing. They do pro boxing. They do pro. They do the pros. They do the pro. And that's all right for cats to support Mexico. You know, I ain't got no problem with that. If you're Mexican supporting Mexico. Or you're Irish supporting the Irish. I ain't got no problem with that. It is what it is. You know what I mean? However, I will tell you this, though, for sure. These cats, none of these American writers support American fighters. They're all off in South America. I don't know. Maybe they get vacations down there or something. Is that what it is? Do they fly you out there to Japan and wine you and dine you out there in Japan so they make sure that you give good articles on Monster Inoue and Ioka? Is that what it is? So that you guys have a reason to go on vacation? Maybe that's it, man. Yeah, they big mad, bro. Sit on that L, though. You know what I mean? Sit on your disappointment. Said, Fanon and Castano never got tired. Oh, no. Definitely did not get tired. Kept on pressing. Taking all those shots, never got tired. His brain got tired of shaking around. His brain got tired shaking around. But yeah, he never got tired. Just kept coming. I'm telling them dudes be juicing. And that's why Charles like test him. And he made sure his endurance was all the way there, bro. All the way there. Fanon, I saw a video of Charlo going off on an ESPN reporter. Everything Charlo said was facts. I got to see that, man. I got to see that one, brother. I can't wait to see that. Said, no, they're anti-black period. I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that at all. I don't hate, what is that? I don't know what that is, man. He checked Mike Coppinger. Yeah, man, Mike, dude, they should check all those people that didn't put him on that list. It's ridiculous. And they're still not gonna. Watch. They still won't. And they still will not. Get that man that credit. Monster anyway ain't undisputed. He ain't undisputed. Joshua Knuckles in that super chat said Charlo needs Derrick James as a trainer. Hey, man, I think it would help. Ain't no joke, bro. Hey, man, I think it would help. But that's their business, man. That ain't my business. That's their business, not my business. You know, they got to do what they got to do, man. Oh, he called Mike Carpenter. Oh, Carpenter. He definitely ain't getting on that list now. Keith Knowles said, I do support American boxers, but more often I'm a fan of skill, which can come from any country. Also, boxing is a tough sport. Respect to Castano, every fighter who gets in the ring. Oh, yeah, for sure. That's where I stop, Keith Nolan. Much love in that super chat, Keith Nolan. Where I stop is on who's going to win the fight and who's the better fighter. No joke. If somebody's a better fighter, I'm going to say they're the better fighter. And because that's just real. You got to give the fighter themselves the credit for that. You know what I mean? But as far as like paying for the fights, watching the fights, wanting the guy to win, that side of it, most times I'm going to go for the American. Most times. Now, if you got somebody out there that's just a jackass, then, you know, I sit on that L. You know what I mean? But, you know, by and large, you know, no, man, like I support David Benavidez. I'll support David Benavidez. And David Benavidez is a bit of a jackass. But I've been supporting David Benavidez since the beginning of his career. Deborah Booker, much love in that super chat, said, proud to be black and proud to be an American. Salute to JERMELL. CHARLO will be coming on Disputed. What'd he say? CHARLO on becoming? Oh, on becoming Undisputed. Absolutely. Congratulations. That's huge. Huge accomplishment, man. Huge accomplishments. Yeah, it is what it is, man. They want to get in where they can fit in, and they know who got the money. Trust me. If we had the money, it'd be different. But we don't. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to be the underclass. Nobody wants to be the underclass. North, South, especially Central America, are still Mexicans. Nah, they're not Mexican. Mexicans if you're in Mexico. The cowardly lion Ryan Garcia is next to fall. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm telling you, I took Ryan Garcia over your boy, Isaac Cruz. I'm going with the big dude. Bernard James said, Fernand super chat. Did I miss it? Hold on a second, man. I can't. Like, I got to go down. I'm going to check it in a second, Bernard James. I hope you're not that dude, man. Jeffrey Brooks said, I want to see Charlo and David next. Who's David? Oh, Charlo and David Benavidez? I don't, man. Let the dude stay at 160, man. Let's love in that super chat, bro. I want to see Jermall Charlo get a shot at Undisputed at 160. There's no reason for Charlo to move up, man, if he can make that weight, man. If he don't got to go to 160, fight those dudes to become Undisputed at 160. That's what I want to see out of him. Let him get an opportunity to be Undisputed. Since those guys all want to clear out the division and don't want to fight him. Hold on one second, man. Bernard said super chat, huh? Fanon, you talk about black fighters, but you hate on Bud. Man, like I thought, you're a fucking moron. You're an idiot. Where are you, by the way? Yeah. Man, dude, you got to... Hey, man, dude, I'm telling you, man, I do not like you, man. Dude is a straight up sweetie pie, bro. Stop faking, man. I don't hate on Bud. I don't think he's going to beat Errol Spence Jr. However, I recognize that he has the potential to do it. Fuck out of my life, man. Bum. Like, man, dog, you are just a piece of shit, dude. Like, just let me say for the morning, just call you a piece of shit, bro. You are a piece of shit. Like, man, you know who said that? Man, I was walking out of the Roy Jones Jr. fight against John Ruiz, and I asked Emmanuel Stewart what he thought about John Ruiz. And he's like, man, he's a piece of shit. I was like, it's like, man, dude, King, you are a piece of shit, bro. Just go away, man. Like, you cannot possibly have any friends. Robert Yarmia said, do you really think Boots and Thurman are a really good fight? Proud to be brown and proud to be American. I support all fighters. Tango Wash Roley. Yeah, I think it's a good fight. Absolutely, it's a good fight. Yeah, he's ready for that. Come on, man. Dog, he's lapping cats, bro. I don't know, Grindhard Sports Nation. I don't even pay attention to that list. I suspect it's automatic. I suspect it's automatic. But you can't pay attention to BoxRec because it's loaded. That algorithm is just terrible. Jeffrey Brooks said Charlo is going to have some Bud Crawford problems in a minute. He didn't want to fight him, man. He's not going to fight that dude. Terrence Crawford needs to say, Terrence ain't going to fight that dude. You know? He's not going to fight that dude. I don't know if Spence stops Boots or not. Dude, I'm telling you, Boots is that level of fighter, man. Yeah. I saw him get knocked out, but he didn't get knocked out like Nate Robinson. He got screwed over. He could have got up, man. That man was getting up. He had his senses about him, and the ref stopped the fight too early. I thought that was a bad look, man. I really did think that was a bad look. Buttercup Crawford just talking. He don't want that smoke. I think he wants to smoke. We'll see, though. Elite Media said Boots a dirty puncher. Oh, man, y'all come up with some stuff, bro. Now he's a dirty puncher, huh? Oh, man, much love in that super chat to my man. Mr. Warren said, Boozy said all Tim did his career was get hit. Oh, yeah. Boozy in his, no, that's, yeah, Boozy, not Boots. Yeah, Boozy in his said all Tim did in his career was get hit. Yeah, man, you doing a lot of talking for somebody that ate a lot of shots, huh, Timmy? Yeah, dog, Tim be talking, man. But that's all right, bro. That's Tim. Thomas Davis said, miss my super chat, add Thomas Davis. My bad, brother. Let me go back to it, Thomas Davis. Let me head back to it, man. Hold on one second. Thomas Davis said, Joel Diaz, trainer of the year. Bivol beat Canelo, old media logic. Oh, yeah, that no doubt about it. Oh, don't worry about it, yeah. Don't worry, these guys are not going to get those awards, man. Do not expect these guys to turn around and get these guys these awards. Hey, thank you, brother. You're 100% correct about that. Nah, yeah, they're going to give it to Julio Diaz. No doubt about it, bro. J3 said, Miss Super Chat. What's up, though, Fanon? My bad. Hold on. Let me get back up, J3. J3 in the building. I see you right here, brother. Thank you. He said, man, people don't realize the Spence body attack will slow Boots down. It will be a good fight, though. Yeah, man, we'll see, though, dude. Boots got at least 2 more fights before he got to worry about that, though. You know what I mean? We got about 2 more fights before anybody got to worry about that, man. You know, sorry about that for missing that super chat, and thank you for reminding me in the chat, because y'all are what makes the channel go around, and I definitely don't want to do that, man. Definitely don't want to miss it, man. Yeah, Derek James. So far, he's got a unification and an undisputed fight this year. How can you beat that? And I'm sorry, man. All he did is defend his belts. He didn't win any belts off Canelo. Canelo is still undisputed champion of the world after a loss. Mighty convenient how that works when you move up weight classes and you can still remain a champion even if you lose. Pretty amazing how that works, ain't it? Ain't it? How you don't have to defend your belts and you're still a champion even if you lose trying to take somebody else's. You know, talk about high risk, talk about high reward, no risk. You know what I mean? Talk about high reward, no risk. Oh, it said Happy FB said, Phenom, thank you. I think you may have blocked my other account by mistake. Eric Palik. Oh, my bad. I'll try to get that. I don't know what you're talking about. Bivol is now the franchise champion, right? No. He don't lose anything with that loss. Nothing. Nothing with that loss. Nothing. He gets a digit. He gets a digit on in his loss column that people are going to turn around and say it only amplifies his legacy. Dougie Fisher, bro. Woo-wee, man. Wow. Man, I read this chat. Man, I like Dougie Fisher. I'm going to say this every time I criticize Dougie Fisher because I don't agree with Dougie Fisher on almost anything related to boxing. Almost anything. But, not even but, and, man, these guys were like, hold on, man. Lomachenko lost to a guy with 14 losses in his second fight. And Dougie Fisher said only thing it did was increase his legacy. That fight only increased. Now, he didn't use the word increase. I forget the word he used. It only enhanced. That's the word he used. It only enhanced his legacy. Really? Then why wasn't he happy after the fight? I mean, I thought he went in there to win the fight, and I thought losses were a bad thing. Only with Lomachenko and Canelo Alvarez, losses are actually good things for them. Loma got screwed over by the ref, man. Stop. He lost that fight. He may have got screwed over by the ref, but he lost that fight. Enhance your legacy. It's amazing how that works. Very rare thing. Very, very rare thing. I've seen it happen in 2 occasions. When there's a guy you're trying to hype, and when it's a guy that lost to a guy you're trying to hype. Really. If you're trying to hype Tyson Fury, all of a sudden Deontay Wilder becomes a better fighter than he was before Tyson Fury beat him. So they amplify him so that they can in turn amplify Tyson Fury. That's how that works. Avenging a loss was good for his legacy. Look, avenging a loss is not the same thing as the loss. If you avenge a loss, yeah, absolutely, that's good for your legacy. It's because it's a win. It's a win. There you go. It's a win. Calling people Mayate is really pathetic. Don't worry, man. They can call me Mayate. I don't care what no. I'm trying to tell you right now, dog. Let me tell you a little bit about that word Mayate. Dude, I could give a flying F if some Mexican dude called me that name. Cause I'm looking at you like, dude, what do you think you are? You don't run nothing. You don't run nothing. You don't get a lick more respect than I do. So what difference does it make? Dog, you could call me that all day, dog. I'm serious, man. I will be looking at you like, man, what do you think that does? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Man, hey, man, no joke, man. Like, are you that? I mean, I don't even understand how you could get mad at that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you think I'm beneath you or something? Like, I would like the notion that you think you're above me in some fashion because I'm black and you're Mexican. Dog, do you not look around you? You know what I'm saying? Do you not look around you? Your neighborhood's just as raggedy as black people's neighborhoods. Every bit as raggedy. You got just as many drug problems, gang problems, incarceration problems. You got all the same stuff. What are you talking about? You the same underclass, different flavor. You can't insult me with no mayate. I'm saying I would never call you anything, but on the real, it's like, are you serious? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like the blind making fun of the deaf. You know what I'm saying? I don't hear what you're talking about because you don't see shit. Are you serious? Woo, bro. That's hilarious, bro. Oh, man, that's funny. Hey, man, it's entertaining to me, Pit Mom. I'm just trying to tell you. It's just silly, bro. It's just silly. Like, dog, seriously, man, you got trying to get a snooty attitude about black people and you ain't, man, and you ain't some rich white dude in power. Like, for real, man. You don't bother me. Trust me. I don't have an inferiority. I don't have, you don't have, hey, I don't have, hold on one second, man. I got to see something, man. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. This motherfucker here, bro. Hold on, bro. Hold on, man. Man, like, on the real, bro, I don't have, I could care less about that, man. Hold on one second, man. Yeah, bro, I don't know why you faking like you Slim Shady, man. That's what I thought. I was like, first of all, I'm like, Slim Shady can't stand me. So why are you out here faking like you Slim Shady? I have no idea. Get out of here, man. Go away, bro. I mean, the blind can lead the deaf. The deaf can hear and the blind can see. It works. But don't be making fun of people now. Hey, Rivera Johnson said, good morning, Fanon. Do you think who do you think can really test Boots in 147 outside of Spence and Buds? Boozy mentioned Thurman and Staniansis in the pros. Those two, yeah. Staniansis got a belt. I don't think he's going to test him. But he's got a belt, and Thurman will test him. For sure. Those two, absolutely. Those are the guys. Much love in that super chat, Riviera S. Johnson. Yeah, they mad. Hey, nah, they mad. Seriously, these dudes, they're just clowns, bro. Joshua Sanchez said, I'm Puerto Rican, but I claim my native Indian side. That's just what calls to me, but I claim all three roots. That's what makes me Puerto Rican. That's what's up, man. Shout out to the Puerto Ricans, bro. We all in it together, man. And the sooner you clowns start acting, you know what I'm saying? Start acting like they know what's going on, bro. It'll be that much easier on everybody else, man. What is this? Somebody said something. Hold on, man. Oh, he said, yeah, Basil said, lying about winning every round despite losing every round was not good sportsman honesty by Canelo. Yeah, exactly. I really won the fight is an excuse, by the way, bro. Yeah, it is what it is, man. That's all it is, man. Yeah, y'all real salty that this dude won this fight, man. Y'all can sit on that L. You know what I mean? Sit on that L, sit on that L, sit on that L, sit on that L, sit on that L. That's what you got to do, brother. You got to sit on that L, man. Stop complaining about it. Get used to it. You wanted Charlo to lose, but he didn't lose. He's the man. Mr. De Niro says, salute, Fanon. Bud's legacy is looking blurry if his greatness depends on running through these two Texas dogs. No doubt about it, brother. No doubt about it. It is looking kind of shady. If he can get through it, though, he looks great. I don't think he's going to try to do that, though. No matter who is mad, Charlo is still undisputed U.S. You know what that is. Sit on that L, brother. Sit on that L. I like Zurdo Ramirez. I like Zurdo Ramirez. I want to see him fight Bivol. I want to see him fight Bivol. I think that'd be a good fighter. Him against Artur Beterbiev, man. Yeah, I think Zurdo Ramirez. I think Zurdo Ramirez is one of the best guys at 175. Very long jab. Definitely, got decent power. Good fighter. Can fight on the inside. Can fight on the inside. Can fight on the outside. I like Zurdo Ramirez. I like Zurdo. I hope I hope that he gets one of these fights pretty soon, man. But he's with Golden Boy, ain't he? Being with Golden Boy means you're not getting, man, Golden Boy's just over there, just off there in their own world, man. I didn't watch the Zurdo Ramirez fight. I forgot he was fighting. I wasn't interested in it, dog. Really. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even interested in it. We got the real fight. There was no reason to watch that fight. I didn't watch him. Ma, I didn't watch him. I was watching the real fight that night. I was watching JERMELL. Why would I spend my time watching Zurdo Ramirez? Just being honest with you, the big fight was over there on Showtime. So I supported the big fight. I did not pay attention to that fight. And I'm sure not a lot of people did because it's really, who cares? But I think he's a good fighter. I've seen him fight before. I may go back and watch the fight. I doubt it, but I may go back and watch that fight. Nah, man, today was the day yesterday was the big undisputed fight in 154. The one where you couldn't say nothing about it because the guy ran through it, because the guy knocked him out and hurt him bad, dude. Whoa, the way he dropped, man. The way that man dropped was nothing nice. Just his body gave out on him. And he was not going to recover from that, man. No chance, bro. Thomas Davis said, Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, undisputed. Shakur, Devin Haney, Stephen Fulton. Yeah, that'd be great. I know it's opinion debate. It was created for a reason. Yeah, it was created so that fighters you didn't hear of could get credit, not to put heavyweights on the list. But anyway, it was created for a reason. Yeah, it is to market fighters the way that they market it now. But it absolutely doesn't really mean a thing. However, as far as being honest with people, since people talk about it a lot and not lying to people, because dog, there's no way these guys don't know that guy, you have to purposely turn a blind eye not to have Gervonta Davis and Jermell Charlo on that list. You are purposely turning a blind eye on those guys and coming up with reasons to put other people on there. They're looking for an excuse to put Chocolatito on there. That's somebody with Chocolatito being on there, they were looking for an excuse. Because all Chocolatito did was beat somebody that wasn't on the list and somebody that was a replacement fighter, 2 weight classes below him. But fighting a replacement fighter that was coming up 2 weight classes at the last minute for the fight, because he won it so convincingly, oh yeah, put him on the pound for pound list. Oh, for sure. He doesn't hold a belt in the division. He lost to a guy in the division. He got knocked out by a guy in the same division as him. Lost to the guy twice. But because he beat somebody 2 weight classes below him, that's enough to put him up on there. And he's way over the hill too, to boot. I'm surprised, man. Honestly, man, I'm shocked that they didn't throw Gennady Golovkin back on there after he beat Mayorga. Because hey, at least that's a unification fight, right? It's crazy, bro. Mel don't gotta validate himself to ESPN. Hey man, look, dude, he can stand up for himself and say what it is. Those guys, first of all, ESPN not giving him that support does have something to do with the reason that there weren't a lot of people there. Because you can only promote so many fighters. And they're using those slots to promote fighters outside of the United States in the United States. That's just real. That's what they're doing. They're half of their list are guys from Indonesia. You know what I'm saying? Half of those, I mean, seriously. 4 out of the 10 guys are guys that fight in Japan. 3 of the 7 guys are guys that are in the 115-pound division. And you are trying to tell me all of those guys are better than Gervonta Davis? For real? Stop lying. Just stop lying. You don't believe that. And you definitely don't believe that they're better than you definitely don't believe they're better than Jermell. They're not better than Jermell. And they dang sure ain't better than Gervonta Davis. Their skill sets are not better. Their skill set, their accomplishments are not better. It's like, just get out of here, man. You know? So what if he said he's good? Yeah, he's a good fighter. So what? Yeah, he's a good fighter. Ask if he's better than him. There's a lot of good fighters. Brian Castano was a good fighter, isn't he? He's not one of the top 10 best fighters in boxing. It's not. Tony Harrison is a very good fighter. He's not one of the top 10 best fighters in boxing. Keith Thurman is a good fighter. He's not one of the top 10. There's a difference between being a good fighter and being one of the top 10 in the sport. And if you want to put Monster Inoue on there, okay, fine. Put him on there. But Juan Carlos Estrada, Juan Carlos Estrada, Ioka, and Chocolatito, all of them. Is Jay Shooter top? Is Boots top 10? I don't know. I don't have him up there in the top 10 yet. I got to see him. Hey, he's a prospect right now. Let me see him fight for a championship. If he knocks out Keith Thurman, yep. Not tough. Man, Tank Davis he's overrated. All right, yeah, but Ioka is not. Yeah, keep selling it, brother. My man Tommy 358 in the building. He said Charlo on pound for pound, Errol off old media logic. Oh yeah, they're gonna drop. If they put him on there, it's because I don't know who they're gonna put off. They just put Gervonta off, so I don't know how they're gonna do that. How are they gonna do it? I'm telling you, how then they're gonna have 4 black people on that list? No, there should be 5. If you want to talk that way, there should be legitimately 5 of the top 10 pound for pound fighters are American. Legitimately 5. Legitimately 5. In Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta Davis, and JERMELL CHARLO. There's legitimately 5. Legitimately 5. Legitimately 5. What's my top 5 now? Errol Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford, in no particular order. Errol Spence Jr., Terrence Crawford, Usyk, Gervonta Tank Davis, and JERMELL CHARLO. And JERMELL CHARLO. If Devin beats him, there's no way he's getting on there. That'll be 6. No way. Watch. They'll have 6. No way they put in 6. No way they'll have 6. Their racist ass viewers will throw a bitch fit. Oh my God, no. Take your time. No, I'm gonna roll right there with it. Charlo at number 5. Yeah, absolutely, Charlo. Wayne Mickle says, salute Fanon. Boots and EJ might happen before Bud and EJ because of the number, easier fight to make. Boots and EJ, the numbers got to be perfect. What you think? I don't know. I mean, after listening to what they said last night, I think that they're going to make it, Wayne Mickle. Hey, y'all, hold on one second, man. Hold on one second. I got to do one thing. All right, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Yeah, it may be Devin if he gets to 6. Maybe Devin, you know? Yeah, but those guys all deserve to be up in there. Only reason I don't have Canelo Alvarez in there is because he tested positive. If Canelo Alvarez did not test positive, I would have him there. Emmanuel Sanchez says, so unprofessional. What are you, drunk or something? Get out of here, man. Like, I can't get up. I can't get up and make sure my son leaves on time. Sorry, man. It's called priorities. As much as I love talking to y'all, no, I would have him up there, you know, because he dared to be great, D-Rock. I would still have him up there. Dude went up from 154. I mean, I'm not unreasonable about Canelo. If Canelo Alvarez had not tested positive, I would still have him in the top 10 pound for pound. I would. He lost to a guy that's a lot bigger than him. You know? Just what it is. However, we don't really have to bring it up because only reason, in my opinion, only reason he was fighting him is because they allowed him because they changed those juicing rules to allow him to use them. You know what I mean? Hey, Jizzer Glock said, salute Fanon for being a great father. Yeah, man, it's like, man, what you think I'm not going to like, dude, it's unprofessional. Dude, family over profession. You know what I'm saying? Family over profession. Don't listen to him for non-family first. You know what it is. No, he didn't test positive for Bibble. He tested positive before. No, is once you pop dirty, you pop dirty. Nah, he didn't pass. Not that I know of. Did he? I don't know that he tested positive for that. Hey, my man, in that super chat, Brick Hard Poet in the building said 100 years later, Black Americans same prejudice. Absolutely, brother. But that's Europeans' problems. We just got problems with European immigrants. That's it. But I'm gonna call it like it is. They're European immigrants. By and large, European immigrants cause problems wherever they go for whoever's there. That's just what it is. They got a domination mindset. Like they're and you guys can, it's just what it is. They got a domination mindset. Wherever Europeans go, they feel like they have to control it. And then they run sideways of the people that are living there. They can't go somewhere and not be in control of it. But that's what they are. They're European immigrants. So just call it what it is. I'm telling you, man, I very rarely talk about, only time I refer to white people is when, we throwing that around as like, a colloquialism. I'm referred to it like it is. It's European immigrants. It's guys, and because I'm telling you, that's the best, most accurate way to describe them. Europeans have a domination complex wherever they go. They're in South America, they got to control it. If they're in Asia, they got to control it. If they're in Africa, they got to control it. If they're in the Americas, they got to control it. You know what I mean? If they're walking by you in the street and you minding your own business, Betty will call the police because it's out of control. Hey, they're out of control. Hey, somebody come over here and get these guys. That's a problem. That's not a problem with the country. It's a problem with European immigrants. Right there. Because if you could solve that problem, you would solve a whole lot of problems. And stop thinking that they're better, that they are better than you. They're not better than you. They just got more power and more ability to do what they want to do. And that's it. You don't have to put all of it. You don't have to feel bad about yourself and your color and your way you speak and all of that stuff, man. I'm past that, dog. That's why I'll tell you, dude, I'm American. I'm born here, going to die here, and my rights are my rights. Lawrence RB said, for 9, maybe you can explain, but why does the PBC go to places that don't support them? If JERMELL fought in Atlanta, Houston, DC, New York, guaranteed much better attendance than what you saw last night because they get that place on the cheap. Lawrence RB, because they get that on the cheap. I promise you, that place looks like a dump. It looks like a dump. like they put that place. I don't know what you guys think. I want to go to Carson, California, and I want to see a fight there, but it looked like a dump. It looked like a 1969 high school. It looked like it was built in the 1940s. And since and they got a good rate on it, they're probably not charging very much to get there. If they took that fight to New York City, they're competing against big concerts. They just need somewhere to show that fight and to get some ticket sales in there. And then in the budget of Showtime is going to be the majority of the money that they're making there. That's why I think they go to Carson, California, because they got a good rate. That's the only reason. Because the place, it's a small venue, but they're probably looking at it. Fanon, are you 100% native? Dude, I'm 100% native to the United States of America. Yeah, absolutely. I'm 100% native to here. It's the only place I've ever lived. Only place my father and my mother ever lived. Only place my grandparents ever lived, with the exception of my grandfather. And he's Greek. So they're all that shit up there in Greece. But other than the Greeks, everybody else American, brother. It's just what it is. I'm American. That's what I am. I am. And that's what it is. Let me check my card. Let me check my license and see what it says. Yeah, it says American. If I check my birth certificate, it says American. My social security says American. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and by the way, a lot of cats came with Louisiana and were there well before the Louisiana Purchase. So they were part of United States. They were part of this continent before it became part of the United States. The Louisiana Purchase, a whole lot of cats were already here during the Louisiana Purchase, before the Louisiana Purchase. So I've got family that was here before the Louisiana Purchase. which was not part of United States proper at the time. So it is what it is. Those tests are testing if you're smart enough to pass it. If you test positive once, you've been drugging for a while. Yeah, pretty much, D-Rock. Much love in that super chat. Yeah, dog, no doubt. But anyway, brother, I just, you know, shout out to you, Papo, fellow Greek. Hey, that's what's up. You for now, man. That's a thank you, Nikki. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah. I will tell you that. I'm definitely a descendant of Greek. I got a lot of Greek. Carson, not bad. They have a bigger stadium for soccer. Okay, that's what's up. I'm just telling you that it looks that. I think that that's what they. No. The video was brought to you not by 7-Eleven. I paid 7-Eleven to drink this coffee. Mine was bought by D-Rock here. D-Rock in the super chat. You want to know who sponsors the channel? You all sponsor the channel. You all are the Fanon sponsors, which is the shirt that I'm trying to get made up. It's going to say Fanon sponsor, loyal sponsor of Fanon International Boxing, because it is greatly, greatly appreciated, bro. Zeke Anderson said, do you think Bud would accept a flat fee of $7 million and about 20% on the back end for Spence? He would be crazy if he didn't. And where does the fight happen? I think a football stadium, Vegas. Zeke, Vegas. The prices for that fight in Vegas are going to go through the roof. That gate is going to be huge. The Vegas gate will be huge. I think they're going to do that in a casino. Without a doubt, bro. It was a French territory from colonization. Yeah, it was French. That's what I'm saying. But it was before the establishment of the United States of America. And there were people there before. And there were people there before all of that. That's how they knew to come here. Like, people believe this man, dog. Do not believe what they teach you in first grade, okay? That's what they teach you in first grade is called indoctrination. There were already people here well before the Europeans came here. They were already here, man. You got pyramids in South America. You got towns like Chicago, okay? That's why they have those names, Chicago, you know, Tuscaloosa, all of those, they were already there. There were towns that were already there. It's called a invasion. You know what I'm saying? It's called, I don't care what you're talking about. They were already here, and there were plenty of black people here. Yeah, you can get whatever you want. There were already plenty of black people here. Absolutely, positively, there are black people everywhere. There are black people in Europe. There are black people in China. There were Africans in China. There were Africans in Europe. There were Africans in South America. There were Africans in North America. There were Africans everywhere. You know why? Because they had boats, okay? Because they didn't come over the Bering Straits. They got on a boat and floated, okay? Just stop believing stupidity, okay? Stop believing what people tell you. That's the truth of the matter. And guess what? Every true historian knows it. They're just not allowed to teach it in school because that would not help with your patriotism, would not help with your dedication and patriotism to the country. So they educate you with the thought process that they want you to have. And that's why people get in so much trouble for bringing up things that are obviously different than what your first grade teacher taught you. Zeke Anderson, do you think? Okay, I got that. Zeke in the building. That's why, dude, I don't have any problem with it, man. It is what it is, brother. Wayne Mickle said Isaac Cruz and Haney and Ryan will end in a devastating KO. Oh, say Isaac Cruz versus Haney or Ryan will end in a devastating KO. On the other hand, these last few comments from these dudes are wild. The Punch Bowl just complimented the JERMELL fight even more. Oh, man, it is a great fight, man. I like that. They made sure they had a really tight crowd, close crowd, and it wound up being great, bro. DeMarcus, shut up, man. I don't care. There weren't any black people in the United States until the 1960s. So I don't even know what you're talking about. So what do you mean? If you're talking about if they were African, absolutely positively, they were descendants of Africans. How the hell did they get here? They were descendants of Africans. That's just basic genetics. You can't get out of that. That's basic genetics. If everybody started in one place, everybody came from that place. The question is just when did they go? And how did they get there? Okay, stop. They did not turn into Europeans and then go down and stop. They've been around. Africa's been around a long, long, long time. And they've had boats a long, long, long time. They got over here on boats, okay? Not slave boats, just regular ass boats that people got on. There's a current that goes from West Africa straight to the United States. All you got to do is put that shit in the water, get in the water, and watch that current float. That's it. You ain't got to paddle. You ain't got to do none of that. You can have a little sail, and that shit is going to take you straight from there, straight over there in a current. That's how they got there. That's how the animals got here. How do you think animals got here? Anyway, anyway, you guys believe stupidity if you want to believe stupidity. I'm not into stupidity, all right? And this is obvious. Man, PhDs in history have written books on this stuff for years and years and years and years. This shit's been out for 100 years, okay? It's out same path as hurricanes. It's been out for years, okay? This is not new. It's just not in your school, okay? Sorry, the Alabama legislature would not approve this book for your courses. Paulie Malignaggi would not approve that course to be taught to his children. Johnny McCoy said, I love the way you talk, and I tell you have done much research, and you don't bite your tongue. No, man, I don't. There ain't no, because I'm an American. There ain't no need. I mean, I'm telling you. I said I'm proud to be an American. I'm a patriotic American, and I am. I don't mean I got to believe what history teachers tell me. Stop. Much love in that super chat, bro. They told me when I was in third grade that Aborigines were ugly. These ugly, monstrous people. These ugly, monstrous people in Australia were civilized by the... Oh, God, I heard all that crap. I didn't believe it then. You know what I mean? I didn't believe it then. Dapper Don said, RIP to the 10 black victims from Buffalo, New York. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I don't even know what happened, man, but definitely. Man, be well, man. Condolences, RIP, all of that good stuff. But anyway, man, I don't want to keep getting into that. I'm done. I'm just telling you that they don't teach you that. They do not teach you that for accuracy, brother. They're not teaching you stuff to be accurate. They're teaching you what you need to know to be a good student. They teach and to be a good citizen. That's their job. Public education is to ensure that you are a good and productive citizen, depending on what they mean for you. If you are in a black inner city area or a predominantly Mexican inner city area, your job is to clean houses or go your ass to jail. And that is what those schools and those neighborhoods will produce, because that is what it's intended to do. It's consistent. It's reliable. If they wanted to invest money to make all of you doctors and lawyers and all of that stuff, they would do it. That's not what they want. They defund the school systems. They run down the property. They run down the property values and allow all that stuff to go on, because you all are going to go do the jobs that we need, which are to, if you're good and make a lot of sense and you're a good kid, you can drive a truck. You can be literate, because you're going to need to know which way to get off that highway. Right? You need to be able to read your driver's test. You need to be able to do that. Okay? You need to be able to recognize street signs, all of that. When you sign away your paycheck, you need to know how to sign your paycheck. You need to be able to read that says bank. So it'll give you a sufficient amount of literacy to do what it is that your community's job is in the greater scheme of things. And that's why your neighborhoods look like that. And that's why they didn't want to integrate. And they've refused to integrate in any real fashion. Because when you do, you start getting trained in things that is not your community's job to get trained in. You can like it, you can lump it, but check the numbers. That's what happens. Wayne Mickelson said, people paying attention is free. Listen up, continue for 9. Thank you, Wayne Mickle. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, man. That jet stream, I mean, exactly, bro. It's like serious, man. That's European history. That's European history. Western civilization is European history. That's what they're teaching you. Anyway, Dapper Don said, R.I.P. Oh, I got that. Man, I appreciate that, bro. Anyway, it is what it is. Blizzard Glock, we are the dead. America's biggest stock. Yeah, oh, stock is a list of social security numbers they have. Yeah, man, they got cats. Big Strike said, be careful speaking too much truth, King Fanon. Don't forget the truth get us killed or in prison. Hey, man, I'm an American citizen. I pay my taxes. I'm going to follow the law. You're going to have to make something up to put me in jail for, brother. No joke. You're going to have to make something up. You have to make something up to put me in jail. Make it up because I ain't trying to do it. Anyway, man. Oh, he said, facts. I moved to a white area in 16 and was learning things they never teach where I grew up at. Exactly. No, they teach you, they encourage the fact that blacks, that to be depressed. That if you're not depressed for the majority of your childhood, you're not black. The music educates you into that. Like if you're not miserable and depressed and have multiple family members and close members die when you're young, you're not black. You're living a white life. You're not living a black life. You're using a black. No, that's not the case. You're in a bad neighborhood where a lot of people are acting a fucking fool. Okay? You should not be the one acting a fool. Okay? And try to teach your kids not to act like a fool. Really. The best you can do is be productive every day in everything you do, you say, and you think. And try to produce things every day that are beneficial and along your plan. And that's the best thing you can do. And it is not beneficial to me not to be American. I am American. I'm not going to run around acting like I'm not wanting to be, none of that. That's what I am. I'm here. There's a Constitution. I know what the Constitution says by and large. This is where I am. I'm a citizen of Texas right now. I was a citizen. That's what it is. I got state taxes. I got property taxes. You got to pay your taxes. You got to abide by the law. You got to raise my son, my daughter. You know, I got to come talk to y'all so I can afford to eat. You know what I mean? I got to do my other work and so I can afford to eat and do what I got to do and be productive, man. And I'm pro-America because why? I'm not going to Africa. Doesn't make sense to me. And I'm not letting them have it. You're not the only American. Okay? When you don't act like you're American, you don't think that you're American, and you fight against the concept of America, dude, that is not doing anything. That's not doing anything but allowing blatantly racist European immigrants to take advantage of a system that was created to benefit them. So no, I'm going to follow the system and I'm going to do my best to do it. I know what it is. It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm done with that. The colorization of old pics of American Indians, they were all black. Man, let me tell you something, man. A lot of those cats were black. Absolutely. They were dark-skinned people with curly hair. It's just what it is. But anyway, I'm done. Wynn said accountability and self-reflection, people need to be reminded of that. Exactly, bro. Make America great again or make it a great period. This is what it is. Man, I live in Africa and ain't nothing like you think. Some wonderful people there. I've been to Africa. I didn't say that there wasn't wonderful people in Africa. I've been to Africa. I know a lot of Africans used to work for me. I had a lot of South Africans, very nice people. Very, very nice people, good people. Yeah, it's just I'm not from Africa. It's just not, that's not where I am. I don't want to live there either. Man, this King of King, bro. Let me get my wrench back. Bro, much love in that super chat to King of Kings, man, in that Cash App, bro. All right, King of Kings. You here, brother, all the time, bro. You hear all the time. Let me get you right, brother. Let me get you right. Let me get you right, King of Kings. I gotta see you, King of Kings. Put a comment at the end of this. Put a comment in the end of the video, and I'll get you, King of Kings. Y'all out here running off. I'm trying to tell y'all though. Y'all ran off John Boy. You ran off King Judah. Man, I hope King Judah. Man, oh, there you go. Hold on 1 second. All right, you got it, King of Kings. You back, brother. Don't screw me over, bro. Don't screw me over. Yeah, I know you good. You good, King of Kings, man. It is what it is. But you got that problem with your name being King. At the front, I got a negative association with your name now. I love Accra, but nothing like the U.S. That's what's up. Hey, I need a wrench. I'll be around. So, hey, man, sneakers and weed, don't worry about it, man. Just keep on coming, bro. He said, I was here when Fanon had 14 subs or less. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yes, I do, McCarrick. Yeah, you've been here for a while, brother. You were here before the great migration. I said, me and John Boy cool now. That's what's up, man. Thanks, man. I needed that, dog. Man, John Boy's a big supporter of the channel, brother. I needed that man to be a supporter of the channel. But look, man, I'm going to get up out of here, man, this morning. I will be back tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for your support in the chat, your support in the super chat. I'll holler. I got to get back with you, man. I'm going to try to go check out my son's basketball game today. Mr. Mawonder said, there's much wisdom and education in what you teach, Fanon. Salute, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. Man, I'm being very serious about it, too. I'm being very, very serious, man. And I'm going to give you just, because I don't like to do this a lot, but seriously, man, when I was in law, I think it was I don't know what year it was in law school, but Clarence Thomas came and gave a speech at my school. And he is a conservative judge, right? And he said something to me, man, that at the time I didn't really get. But at the same time, when he said it, I was like, he means it. Like even though I didn't agree because I was young, and I still don't know if I necessarily agree, but he was like, look, man, he basically talked about being an American. That was the gist of it. And I was like, and I remembered it. And like now that I'm older, I think to myself, like, you know what? I may not agree with all of his politics, but I understand full well where he's coming from. That left, like all that stuff way off to the left and way off to the right, dog, it ain't really about that, man. It's really about you taking care of yourself and your personal responsibility and the things that you do within the system to compensate for inefficiencies in the system. You know what I mean? And that's what your job is family. And then this is something with the news. It's a family. It's God, self, family, community. Without God, there's nothing. Without yourself being taken care of, you can't do nothing for anybody. Your family is the closest thing to you, so that comes next. Your community comes next after that. You know what I mean? In that particular order. Anyway, he said, I like when you giving beyond boxing views. Hey, thanks, J-Rod. It is what it is, man. I agree with you on that, big guy. Watched him, and I got power, to got power behind him. I'm not sure what that is, man. He said, Roy said, Fanon in the law school took the LSAT 2 times, 140, 141. Good part, going part-time in the future. That's what's up, man. And congratulations on doing well on the LSAT. Congratulations on doing well in the LSAT, brother. Wayne was like, you missed my super chat, big bro. Oh, I missed a lot. Hold on, man. I'll go through them. Sorry, man. Hold on. Let me read like the last several. And I'll get them because I didn't intend to do that. Okay, I got those 3. Got that one. Got that one. Got that one. Got that one. Oh, I got them. I got last several. I did. Wayne Mickle, you may be behind in the super chat, Wayne Mickle. Much love in that super chat, bro. But look, I got to get up out of here, man. Yeah, I'm not saying I agree with what Clarence Thomas is talking about. I'm just saying, man, that dude, look, man, some of them dudes over there in the Democratic Party, man, they're just as bad or worse than any of those guys, man. They really are, dude. They just doing it. They going to, it's the lamb. It's the fox. It's the fox and the wolf, man. The fox and the wolf, bro. The fox and the wolf. Anyway, it is what it is. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.